house down. Little pig, let me in. Not by the hair on my chin. Then I'll huff. And I'll puff. And I'll blow your house down.
A lot of flooding up here. Just wanted to give an update. Got over 6 months now. Last little piece I used was July like 27th, 28th, just tiny little piece. So just wanted to do a little 6-month update. Let everybody know I'm still pushing, still doing good. Let's see, withdrawals. Not really any symptoms on that. I sleep. No depression. Moods okay. I mean, you know, I have my ups and downs, but not out of the ordinary. Nothing that isn't extreme. Anxiety a little bit. I had anxiety before I did opiates, so it's only natural that I would probably have some after. But and a lot of people dealing with anxiety. The one thing I can say that helps me the most is, you know, there's times to think about things, and there's times you can overthink things. So just make sure you're not overthinking things, you know, do your normal thought process, and you're not dwelling on things. Plays a big part into it, you know. You can do everything you did when you're on opiates, you know. Just remember that. You're not mentally gone now. You're not physically broken. You know, you can do everything you did before. It's just getting out there, getting in the mix, and seeing how your body reacts to different situations and different environments. And when your body sees how you react and learns that again, it's going to be okay. Okay. Let's see, depression. Yeah. Wanting to use. I have no real want to use opiates. It's just not something that's me. I quit smoking, as you know, like 30 days after. That is something that is like, it's on me all the time. Well, but maybe my desire to smoke a cigarette is way more dominant than anything else, you know. So it might help me out there a little bit. But I have no want or desire to use opiates whatsoever. The one thing I will say that since I went through withdrawals in this whole Suboxone opiate thing is sorry, I'm used to my camera being over here. It's over here this time. It's not my phone. But I'm always cold. Any slight variance in temperature, and I notice I get the chills still. I still get cold. My body temperature still isn't quite regulated. But, you know, I used to love the winter. I used to love being out in the cold. I was one of those guys that loved the snow. Build a snowman. I went to build a snowman with my boy this year when it snowed just once. And I was like, psh, man, forget you. I had the chills the whole time. But that's just something that body's gonna have to learn the seasons and learn the weather again, just like the emotions in different circumstances in life. You know, everything's got to play its part, and slowly but surely everything will get back to normal. Put yourself in them positions, you know. Practice beforehand, you know. Build your strength up, build your confidence up, and attack it. You know, a lot of people I see going back. A couple of buddies of mine, a couple of people I talk to have quit for a minute and gone back to using. And one thing I can say about that is, hey, look, you know, this ain't easy. And don't be hard on yourself, and don't give up. Just because you went back or whatever, you know, make that a stepping stone. Say, okay, you know what? This time I'm only going to start tapering yourself down, make a plan, and get back on that war wagon and get her done. Okay, this stuff ain't for nobody. There's a reason why it's a big deal everywhere right now. You know, I'm pretty sure. But a couple things about Suboxone. One of the main manufacturers getting sued due to misinformation, and about how it's supposed to help people get off opiates, and when it ends up being an even bigger addiction, has a lot more side effects than what were originally released, especially with the mental side effects that affect the mind. I don't have the paper with me right now, or I read it as something I was gonna put up. Other than that, I think one of the reasons why I don't have a lot of problems with the emotions and the anxiety and stuff is I keep myself super busy, man. Look, after I got done with the withdrawals, I really love computers. I really love technology. I always want to learn how to code, so I've taught myself a couple different languages. Made a couple of games, little apps, whatever. Working on making myself a website. Got another lady that's gonna pay me some money. I got about half her website done. She's gonna pay me to maintain it and keep things running and customize it for her whenever she needs. And got some other people I'm going to help with some YouTube channels. One for outdoors and fishing. Noel Jimman really has a lot of knowledge about fishing, and he makes his own lures and ties his own flies, all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be a lot of that stuff. A lot, it's going to be everything from how to tie and bait your hook to how to fillet a fish. I mean, it's gonna, and that's how it's gonna be, to how to clean your rifle. Maybe a little bit of handyman stuff. A couple ladies want me to help them do a plant channel because they sell a lot of plants, and a lot of people want information about plants, indoor, outdoor, how to clone them, how to take care of them, stuff like that. I'll be putting up links to these channels as they come up, and me and the people start putting out informational videos for them. Also, anybody that gets on here and sees these videos, if you want to get on here, you want someone to talk to, you want to make a video with me, and you want to sit down, I got other cameras, and just and talk and say how you're feeling and where you're at and all this other stuff. I'm down for that. Just send me a message, send me a comment, reply, whatever, and we'll make it happen. I got 2 people that currently are still using. I'm going to do an interview with, a couple short interviews with, get the word from the street, get the real, what's really going on down in the trap house, how things are affecting people's lives, what brought them into it, things like this, where they're at, where they want to be. Maybe push them a little toward getting clean as well. Got a couple people that are clean. Old friend of mine just got back from treatment. She has 101 days clean. It's really awesome. It's not one of the people I ever thought would do it. She's a real beautiful, smart, intelligent girl. And do a video with her and another friend, I believe, as soon as she gets her phone or a videotape. So 2 people clean, 2 people dirty. I'm going to be doing a lot of that. I want a lot of people to see what really happens, and that everybody's not just a druggie, that there's actually people out here, all just criminals. People get caught up, people get, life takes its toll. I just want people to get that information out there, so when it's the 15-year-old kid going to his buddy's house and wants to hang out because he ain't got nobody else, he has a little more in-depth information about what he's really doing in that situation. You know what I mean? So that's just some things I'm working on. And like I said, it's probably one of the reasons I keep looking over there and the lens is over here. But I think that's one of the reasons why I don't have a lot of the mental games and stuff like a lot of people do, is I just stay busy. And I got my son, and I was gonna start looking for work, but I'm making a little bit of money here, doing little odd jobs and stuff like that, and I'm really trying to get some stuff going on the computer. If anybody has any ideas, hit me up. I'm open. And again, if anybody wants to tell their story and doesn't just want to make a challenge, just wants to make a video, hit me up. If you want me to ask you some questions, we'll do that. Or that, man, I'll just respond, listen, and talk to you. I didn't like the information I had when I got on opiates. It was a big doctor thing. It takes a hold of your life like that, and there's a lot of people out there right now in the same situation. So I think information is the way to go for anything, and knowledge is key in life. So and meth, I'm going to be doing a couple videos already done about my meth use and my life in meth use, and that kind of thing. I'm going to do looking back on Suboxone, and opiates, and heroin, and my life in that, and how the last 5 years of my life with that went, plus using meth. I'm going to do one on some shrooms and some weed and some of that stuff, just get basic information out there about everything. And you don't have to be a Suboxone or opiate addict. I'll talk to you, man. I've done them all, and meth was my big one. Meth, whew, the social drug, the stuff that gets you up. People around you get you up, and it gets you hooked. Get you hooked on talking, get you hooked on the bullshit. And a lot of people I know are hooked up with that, and I'd really like to get them talking, and out of the situations they are, get some knowledge flowing in their brain, some thoughts going. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I got planned. Other than that, kicking with my boy every day. Had a great Christmas, New Year. He's back in school again, doing all that stuff. He should be home here pretty soon with his grandma. But other than that, yeah, this is a good video, good little 10, 11 minutes there. That's what I'm doing. I'll be back on here soon. I got like 4 more videos I'm going to edit up and chop up and put some info on. So, you never quit, never fail. You can do it. Just don't give up. And for those people, I know there's a couple people, one person said he quit using for 17 days, went back. Another lady said it wasn't her time to jump yet. A couple other people had questions about jumping off, and the thing I can say is get as low as you can. I put myself in a position to where I had to quit. I quit going to see my doctor. I cut him off. The first time it happened, it was rough. I went about 6 days, and it was a lot rougher than the second time, I'll tell you that. I ended up getting a pill and then finding some Suboxone in my closet down the bottom, and it was there was a few of them, but it ended up lasting me like 2 to 3.5 months or some shit like that. I'd have to add it up, but I don't want to under and over exaggerate. But yeah, I weaned myself down pretty good, and the second time was nothing as horrible as the first. And I went 6 days that first time, so don't get hard on yourself. Pace yourself. Don't rush yourself. It'll come. You can do it. Prepare mentally. Prepare mentally. A lot of people don't understand that. I say this. I prepared myself to go a week without sleep or more. I knew I could do it because my prior drug use and all this other stuff, work, all that stuff. But mentally, it still wears on you, even when you prepare for it, it's not going to be easy. So, and I wasn't prepared for how long the withdrawals would last. I always thought like opiates. I quit opiate or pills once, and it was like 5-6 days, and I felt okay. I started feeling better, And the stuff was a couple of weeks. And that's just because how long it lasts. It's just in the first 3 days is a lot of people's mind games. A lot of people don't realize they're not even in withdrawals for the first 3 days. And bam, they get hit, and they're like, holy shit. That's what happened to me, too. I was like, holy shit. But I do have a cold. Yeah, I'm a little sick. Everybody up here's been a little sick. Glad it ain't that coronavirus or whatever. But we just got the bronchitis stuffy nose thing going on. But I wish the best for everybody and anybody that is on these opiates, Suboxone, whatever it is you're addicted to, and I hope you're striving to get off them. And I pray for you to be put in a position, and God grants you the circumstances to be able to do that. Anyway, like I said, never quit, never fail. It's on you.